show. Good morning, YouTube, and good morning, TikTok. You are watching live with LWL Lindsay with love. Today is Wednesday. Oh my gosh, I'm like, what day is it? Wednesday, April 2nd, 2025. Holy cow, this year is flying freaking by. If you've just met me for the first time, hello, hit the follow button. I'm here to raise the frequency of the planet. I will help you change your entire reality if you let me, and if you do some work too. I do that by reminding you how powerful you are from an energetic perspective. I help you release your limiting beliefs by perspective shifting and reprogramming your subconscious mind so you can actually start truly manifesting anything you desire. Okay, let's go. Let's get on with the show. Good morning, Sarah. Welcome to the show on YouTube. All right, you guys, I was like, what are we going to talk about today? What are we going to talk about today? As always. And I was getting my steps in and I was just thinking, and mostly my mind is on my, I'm working with a private client right now, and we're like on the precipice of something really powerful together. And so my mind was on her, and I was like really just sending her good vibes. And then I was like, what should we talk about? And then I started scrolling on my YouTube feed, and I came across this video that was like Bob Proctor's most brilliant messages. Let's take a deep breath before I go any further. VIP Brenda is in the house, and she's probably going to remind me to do that anyway. Closing the eyes, deep breath in through the nose, belly nice and full. Letting it go out of the mouth. I'm excited. You guys, I'm so excited. I really am. This is going to be a good month. Before I even get into the Bob Proctor stuff, in 5 days, Mercury finally goes direct in the sky. 5 days after that, Venus finally goes direct in the sky. We have all planets moving forward for the first time in what feels like forever. So if you have felt stagnant in some area of your life, if you feel like you are doing the things and nothing is happening, be a little bit patient, a little bit longer. I was having this conversation with my man yesterday. I was like, my patience is wearing thin. And I was like, but I know it is the energy in the sky, so I'm not going to let it win, and I'm going to continue to move forward with my goals, and I trust that things are going to play out as they will. And then the best part, in my opinion, about April is that on April 17th, Mars leaves Cancer, thank the Lord, hallelujah, and enters into Leo. Mars does not like to be in Cancer. Mars is in detriment in Cancer. Think about the energy of Mars as like warrior. Think about the energy of Cancer. It's a mom, nurturing. It is a very conflicting energy. And we've been going through this back and forth. Oh, thank you for the butterfly. Wow, that is so pretty. Thank you, VIP Deborah. I appreciate that. I wanted to see what it looked like. Midwest is Best is in the house. VIP Mel is in the house. Good morning, VIP Mel. I missed to saying good morning to you guys. Thank you for the heart me's. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate you all. But Mars is finally entering into Leo, right? So Mars, action energy, in the highest vibration, pioneering spirit. You are a leader. You are innovative. You are marching forward toward your goals. Mars. In the energy of Leo, in the highest vibration, expressive, artistic, creative, fiery energy, right? I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I've had Mars transiting my first house in Cancer, and it's like, come on already. Literally, come on already. Let's get going. Let's get this show on the road, okay? Now on top of it, I have like Neptune entering into Aries into my 10th house. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be crazy times, but it's gonna be awesome. I cannot wait. As a Leo, I cannot wait. Like, I'm not even a Leo, but dang, I cannot wait either. I know the feeling, Alessandra Keys, a mindset coach, so thanks for being here. Yeah, I'm ready. Okay, so Bob Proctor, you guys. Grandpa Bob, as I call him, obsessed. Anything that is in this man's voice, I will listen. He's soothing. It's like he's your grandpa, a very nice grandpa that's wise, and he's sitting in his rocker chair and he's like telling you, you know, how powerful you are. I love that feeling. It's like the grandpa we all need. And some that had and some that wish they had, right? So I came across this video and I was like, I'm gonna listen. A lot of it you're gonna know. I'm gonna move through it. I'll probably move through it today and tomorrow, so it'll probably be a part 2 kind of vibes. Because I don't wanna rush, but I also don't wanna be like wildly repetitive. And sometimes, you know, this information gets repetitive because energy work is quite simple, but the hard part is actually integrating the work. It's simple to understand it from a logical mind perspective. Yeah, I get it. Everything vibrates. We are frequency. But the integration, which is the consistent effort you put into understanding it and implementing it into your reality, eventually it's going to hit. Eventually you are going to really fully embrace, and not only embrace, but be able to prove to yourself that you are energy, you do manifest, you can create anything you desire, right? But from the moment you learn it to the moment that that happens, who knows how long it's going to take? I don't know how diligent you are in your efforts, right? So I will continue to find different ways to relay the information. And if you, in your mind, are like, you've already said this is so simple, then I would challenge you to take the information, continue to learn it. I learn it every single day. I listen to it every single day. Why? Because I know that I still have slip-ups in my own personal paradigm. I told you a story on Monday about the pizza email from my coach way back in the day. I told you this story, right? And my knee-jerk reaction was, that's kind of annoying. So I know I still need to be listening to this information every single day, because there are moments that when I'm a little caught off guard, maybe I haven't been doing my energy work as diligently as I should, I still slip up too. It's human nature. Okay, so maybe it gets annoying, maybe it gets repetitive. I would say if you're in that place where it's repetitive to you, I would look around your reality, and if you have the reality you want, then you don't have to listen anymore. Go on your way. But if you don't have the reality you want, that is very clear indication to you that you have not actually shifted into a paradigm where you are using the information. You have the information in your mind, you get it intellectually, but you're maybe not using it fully. So let's keep working on that. Alessandra says, thank you for sharing this. Implementation is not talked about enough. Gosh, yeah, I know. I call it integration and implement. I mean, law of action tells us we have to take action. You can't just lie down and meditate all day and think your life is going to be bingo, bongo, boombo, all good. What the heck was that? I don't know. Sonia says, how am I late every morning? Good morning. I don't know, Sonia. I was late today, too. VIP Deborah says, great. To the Mars leaving Cancer. Sames, yeah. Rolly, thank you for sharing the live. Thank you for the follow, Shanna. All right, you guys, let's go. For real, for real. All right, Bob Proctor says, we are only, you guys, open up your ears. Open up your ears. I'm going to tell you something that I learned, or share with you something I learned later on in the video. And I'm going to share it with you now because it hit me and I was like, holy shit, people need to hear this. He says, we listen with our ears. We listen with our ear. No, we hear with our ears. We hear with our ears. We listen with our feelings. Our feelings. That's why awareness is so important, right? That's why knowing your subtle energies is so important. Because I can say something to you, you hear it, boom, you get triggered. What is triggered? You get pissed off in your feelings, right? Isn't that what it is? So a lot of time communication is not really it's not words, it's energies vibrating between the two. And some of them, most people are getting triggered still nowadays. You're still getting triggered by something. So you're actually listening with your feelings. So open the ears, tap into the heart while we go through this conversation. It's going to be powerful, you guys, as always. As always. You guys, I started working with a YouTube coach, just so you all know. It's the same guy that is my TikTok coach. Surprise, surprise. And we'll see what happens. I get my plan today, but I did tell him I go live on TikTok and YouTube every single day. Let's see if he decides to change that. I don't know, right? I'll let you guys know if my live schedule changes. Specifically on YouTube, I don't know what he's gonna say. Hopefully he says just keep moving and grooving the way you've been doing it. But if things change, I will give you a fair warning. And if it does change and you want to spend a lot of time with me, then join the Cosmic Collective. All right, now that that's out of the way, Bob Proctor says, we are only limited by weakness of attention. We are only limited by weakness of attention and poverty of imagination. Good morning, Diana. Sonia, I'm live on both channels right now. Weakness of attention and poverty of imagination. Those are the two things that we are limited by. So weakness of attention, what is that? Lack of focus. Why do we have a lack of focus? We're impatient. Why are we impatient? We've been programmed to be. How do I know? Because we have Amazon Prime. Proof in our reality that we are programmed to be impatient. We have the internet. We have text messages. We have cell phones. Ding! I sent you a picture real fast, right? Okay, and then poverty of the imagination. Now, both are fixable. We can cultivate our focus as well as our imagination. And poverty of the imagination, I think, really comes from not being exposed from a mental perspective to what's actually out there. I grew up in a town of 4,000 people. There is no reason that I should have landed myself in Los Angeles, California, living out my dream as a buyer in fashion. It did not make sense. But I had a big imagination. I had big energy for that little town, right? So I used my imagination to create my reality, the one I thought I wanted at that time. So I think poverty of imagination simply could be fixed by go on Google and be like, what is the most extravagant thing I could ever own? What is the most luxurious vacation I could ever take? What is the highest paying YouTuber getting paid every single month? Like, I don't know what your dreams are, but what's the fastest, how many people have healed themselves naturally from XYZ diagnosis I have? Like, you've got to go out and research and open yourselves up to stories, success stories, and understand what's out in the world to open the mind and really activate the imagination. Can go dine in some place and throw dishes on the floor and stomp all over them in Europe somewhere. I don't want to do that. I think it was a big trend on TikTok or Instagram a while ago. I think that's kind of a waste, but you could do that if you wanted to, if that sounds fun to you. You can go on like, I think Waldorf Astoria or the Ritz-Carlton has their own cruise ship, and it's like luxury. I'm not talking like Carnival cruise ship. I'm talking like 5-star freaking gorgeous. Maybe I'll do it one day. I don't know. I'm not much of a cruiser, but if that's the cruise I'm going on, hell yeah, right? You can go to Arkansas and you can go to this specific location and look for diamonds, and it's finders keepers. So if you find a diamond, guess what? It's yours. You get it. You don't have to pay anything. You just go there, you do your mining, you search around. I want to do that someday, right? So like, what are you not currently exposed to? And because you're not exposed to it, you don't even have these thoughts in your brain. Got to think like that. VIP Aaron, good morning. Monica's in the house, good morning. You went there, the Friendly Floofsters. Was it amazing? I want to go there so bad. Oh my gosh, I was like, that sounds so cool. I used to watch the show on the Weather Channel. You guys tell me if anyone remembers this. There was a show on the Weather Channel that followed like individuals that would go into like, I want to say like Colorado, Wyoming, somewhere, and they would like go onto mountains by themselves and like dig for certain gems. Quartz, I want to say like maybe amethyst. I don't really know. I can't remember like what they were. Citrine perhaps? No. I can't remember all of them. Anyway, did anybody watch that show? I was obsessed. I felt like I watched it for like 10 years. I was really into it. But I wanted to be an archaeologist when I was little. Hence the curiosity of Lindsay today. All right. Diana says, damn, I needed to hear that. Well, Diana, here you are. Welcome to the show. Thanks for being here. It's been a minute since I've seen you. I hope you are doing well. Weakness of attention and poverty of imagination, both of them can be cultivated, so don't forget it. Weakness of attention is a personal trust issues. Yeah, and I think weakness of attention, outside of the fact that we've been programmed from a society perspective. Thank you for the hearts, VIP Aaron. That was perfect. I just put my hair behind my ear. Other than the fact that we've been programmed collectively to be impatient, impatience is very much a self-worth thing. You don't believe you're worthy of your dreams, so you give up. That sucks. Don't be that person. Build your self-worth. This is one of the things that I'm working with my private client on right now, you guys, and I'm like, we're so close to something, and I will share the story with you once it happens and once I get cleared from her, if I can share some things about her journey with me. But I will tell you that once you realize your worthiness, you are going to become impatient too. So worthiness is a tricky game because self-worth issues cause you to be impatient. However, once you step into your empowerment, you're going to wonder why you played so small for so long. It's going to feel like you wasted time. You perhaps might have some regrets. And then you're going to start to become a little bit impatient again, but now you're impatient in your worthiness. But that doesn't help either, because impatience, no matter what side of the spectrum you're on when it comes to your worthiness, stops you from manifesting fast. So we've got to get cool with patience. All right. Let's keep going. Monica, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the show. VIP Jules, welcome to the show. I got your email. I'm going to email you back today, and no worries, VIP Jules. I think it's a system issue on my end, so I think we're going to have to work together a little bit more. So thank you for the quick response. I appreciate you. Oh, I have a flash goal, you guys. Ready to do a flash goal? Who's ready? 6 gifters send hand hearts to my live in the next 15 minutes. You guys want to do it? If you want to do it, I'll do it. Anybody? Anybody. Who wants to do it? Hand hearts in the next 15 minutes, 6 different people. Let's just start it. Let's go for it. Why not? Life is good. Life is fun. All right. And 3, 2, 1. Go! All right, let's do it. VIP Jewel says, Brenda says, yes, let's do it. Good morning, Brittany Sue, and welcome to the show. I think you're here. Katie says, I'm very new to manifesting, but I want to learn all the things. Katie, VIP Catherine, welcome, and thank you for, not welcome, thank you for the hand heart, or the heart me. It's hand hearts. It's a specific, it's not a heart me, you guys, but thank you for the heart me's. It's hand hearts. It's a gift in the gift thing down there. Okay, Katie, if you are interested, yes, there you go, Mel L. Thank you for that. I appreciate you playing along, VIP Mel L. Katie, Rush, if you are interested in manifesting, I do host a manifestation club. The doors are open. We manifest together next Friday at 10 a.m. under the energy of the full moon, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, live on Zoom. You must show up to manifest with us live on Zoom. And then we manifest together under the new moon. I'm looking at my calendar over here. On the 28th of April at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is powerful. I can't say it enough, and I don't know if you believe me or not, I have tons of Manifesting Club members inside the chat right now. You guys, thank you for crushing the goal. Ah, we did it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It's always fun to have a flash goal. If you are interested in that, join the Manifesting Club. It's only $11 a month. It is a subscription, so once you join, you are in, unless you email me to cancel. And I'm okay with you canceling, but you're in when you're in. It's going to happen every single month, okay? So stay tuned and stay on board with that if you're interested. And Katie, if you want to go even deeper, join the Cosmic Collective, because people are changing their lives inside of there. You guys, thank you so much for participating in my flash goal. Oh, wait, did we make it? Oh, no, we didn't make it. We need one more. Oh, did we make it? Ah, now we made it. That's so weird. Wait. What the heck? You guys, somebody help me. I think we need one more. We need one more, but it needs to be by somebody else that hasn't already given one. Sorry, we got halfway there, and I think that's why it pumped up. And it was like, woo! Oh, 80% of the goal is complete. They tricked me. The Cosmic Collective, Katie, is a space where I'm helping you understand who you are at an energetic perspective, and I'm going to help you reprogram your mind. We interact on Discord every single day. That's where the community is, and you get monthly spiritual lessons every single month. I said that, monthly. You also get 2 monthly Q&As. The first one is going to be focused on the lessons, where you're at in your transformation. The second one is more of like an encouragement, kind of support vibes. And you also get group energy healing every single month. It is a very powerful place to be, assuming that you interact with me and take it seriously. I can change your life for you, but you've got to be an active participant in that. So, no, but my gift gallery is checked. Thank you, VIP Aaron, for that. I appreciate it. There were so many gifts flying at me all at once, and I was like on a serious flow for a second. You guys heard. Okay, let's keep going. VIP Deborah says, it's so powerful that when we're done, my whole body is energized. I know, right? I love the Manifesting Club. I love the Cosmic Collective. All right, so Sandy, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the chat. VIP Jewel says, 1 more hand hearts to meet the goal. Anyone? 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 1 more hand hearts to meet the flash goal. We have exactly... Uh-oh. No, I don't want to start a new goal. We have like 13 minutes. No, we have 11 minutes. 11 minutes, you guys. Thank you, Authentic. Authentic Realization. Welcome to the show, and thank you. You popped in and you're like, I've got you. That's so sweet of you. Yes, I love the high vibes feeling after VIP Jewel says, yeah, right? Okay, thank you guys. I appreciate it. Let's keep going. So Bob Proctor says, you've got to focus on what you want and give it your undivided attention. Remember, without having wild emotional attachment to it, though. That's important. Thank you for the heart me. Hey, Casey, welcome to the show. That was like a wild and crazy for a second. Breathe in. Let it go. You guys, I'm only on the 2nd sentence of this whole show. VIP Brenda says, it feels like we won something. I know, right? You did. You won bragging rights that you helped me with my flash goal. Ooh, I did Grandpa's meditation this morning. My favorite hands-down meditation ever. There's a new one that has no ads, so if you got ads, then I'll add. Oh, I updated it in the in Teachable in the Collective. The no ads one. Thank you for the butterfly. I love this thing. It's like, well, okay. Okay, keep going. We've got to focus on what we want, give it our undivided attention, and we've got to use our imagination to build enormous pictures. When we do the manifesting in the morning, you guys, together, I say make it big, enormous, big, 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 right? And see great things happening. He says, decide to become one with whatever it is you want. Become one with it. And who cares what you want? I mean, I care what you want, but like, don't let other people's judgments of your desires hinder your manifesting power. That's why it's very important to either keep it in your heart and not tell a single soul, or if you know that you're a wild master manifester, then you go tell the world and who cares, because you're unbothered by other people's opinions. That's where I'm at. I don't care. I don't care if you don't like the fact that I want millions of followers and millions of dollars. It just doesn't bother me. That's what I want. I want to be able to live a very thriving life, and I want to be able to help millions of people while I do it. And I think that's very beautiful. But that's my own desire. What's yours? I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I'm not going to judge you for it, okay? So if you don't have people in your life that are supportive and encouraging, you need to join the Cosmic Collective. So you have somebody that's like, you got this, you can do it, especially in those moments where you dip and you have self-doubt, because that's going to happen because you have to be patient. And remember, you're programmed to be impatient, okay? He says, Bob Proctor says, many people wander around not knowing what to do in their lives, and they are very much stuck without knowing how to change it. Once again, if that's you, I have a solution. Lisa's living the dream. Welcome to the show. Thanks for sharing the live. Jackie, thank you for the team bracelet. And for the heart me's. Butterfly dances. Oh, this flower crown. I don't know if the colors are right for me. But thank you for that, VIP Jewels. And Destroyer 888882. Welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. Okay, he says, you can create the life you want, but it doesn't happen by accident and without direction. You need to gain awareness of who you are. You can create the life you want, whatever that looks like for you, whether you're floating on a yacht, whether you are dining in the nicest restaurant you've ever ate at, whether you're sitting in a little beach hut by the ocean, whether you're farming on 25 acres with all of your cows and your chickens and whatever else, like, I don't care. You can create it, but you've got to find your own direction, and you've got to gain an awareness of who you are so you can actually create it. If you don't know, thank you for the butterflies. Oh my gosh, you guys are so sweet today. Green Eyes Tigress, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the butterflies. Thank you for the follow as well, Green Eye Tigress. Authentic Realization asks, how do you break free from a mental prison? Woo, mic drop. VIP Jewel says, surrounded by narcs. I rent from them. I would work on finding a new place to live immediately. That should be your number one focus. Start looking. Why are you renting from narcs or surrounded by them? Like, you can change that reality. And if you will say, I don't have enough money, then I would start to say, then ask for a promotion or raise, find a better job that pays you more, or start a side hustle today, immediately, right now, so you can get the money you need to get away from that environment. So you're not really in a mental prison, right? You're in an environmental prison, it sounds like. You don't have to interact with them. You can just rent from them. Maybe if they're playing mind games with you, then maybe you can take some sort of legal action. I don't know, right? I don't know all of that, but I'm sure that there are ways that you can start to get out. Nails by Lakeney, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the chat. Harmony Fab Cycle, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. All right, good morning. Glorious Rising, beautiful. Good morning. Good morning, Lisa's Living the Dream. I love that name, by the way. I love that you're living your dream. That's awesome. Okay. So how do you gain an awareness of who you are? There's a few ways. Meditation every single day, calming the mind. Self-reflection journals, I think, are brilliant. Or just go on Google and type self-reflection questions. Pick a different one every single day and start writing to answering the question. You'll be very surprised what you remember about yourself, or you discover about yourself when you answer the questions, right? And then the third way I would say is, either if you're into human design, go that route, or if you're into astrology, go that route and learn, or if you're into both, go both routes, learn your energy. It's very important, and your human design and your astrology are the blueprints for that. I write astrology reports, so if you're interested, I'm more than happy to do that for you. There is click the link in my bio, click number 1, and you'll be taken to the astrology report page. It's 45 plus pages of information all about you. I don't do readings. I think they're kind of like, as much as I would like to charge $500 to you for 1 hour of my time, I think charging $349 to you for a report that you can constantly review when you want to is better for you. And I'm not here to steal people's money. I'm here to help you win at life. That's my goal. Now, do I want energetic exchange in the form of currency? Yes. But I also don't think that a 1 hour reading is going to get you everything you need to know. So that's why I do the dang thing. VIP Aaron, LOL, or both. I love your name as well. Thank you. Well, thank you. Good vibes to all. Same Z's, right back to you. Green-eyed Tigris. Okay. He says, we are God's God, source, universe, creator. Pick a name that you want to call the greatest energy of all. We are God's highest form of creation. We are source's highest form of creation. We are love's highest form of creation. We are the greatest energy of all's highest form of creation. And the only creature on the planet that is totally disoriented in our environment. Grandpa Bob was spitting serious knowledge in this chat, in this a speech that he was giving. He says that we are the highest form of creation and the only creature on the planet that is totally disoriented in our own environment. He's like, think about it. Bugs blend in, pets blend in, you know, wild animals blend in. They're just chilling in their environment. But here are us humans. I'm stuck. Everything is awful. I have nothing. Oh, I'm sick. I'm tired. I'm sick and tired. Right? It's true. He says we don't blend in. He says, however, we have been given, not we have, because everybody has, but we have been given, it's a gift, the mental faculties to create our own environment. And then he says, but most people don't know how, or they don't try, or they don't do a very good job of it. Womp womp. Womp womp. Brooke, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the chat. VIP Aaron says, get the report. I've had paid readings, mini and full, but Lindsay's report was life-changing. Ooh, I love that. Thank you, VIP Aaron. I got to screenshot that so I can send it out to my people and say, hey, the queue is almost empty. Lisa says, I overcame 15 years of disability and became a hypnotherapist. I am living the dream. Mic drop, Lisa. Exactly. You learned your energy. You've used your mental faculties to create a new reality for yourself. I mean, beautiful. What beautiful confirmation in the chat of everything we're talking about right now. Beautiful. I'm so proud of you. I really am, because it takes gumption, it takes courage, it takes blocking out all the naysayers that say, you can't do this, that's impossible. Be realistic. Be realistic. In other words, accept your fears that you're projecting onto me. No, thank you. Not interested. Not interested, right? So then he goes on to say something quite interesting. You guys, I don't know, I'm a little spicy today. Sassy Lindsay is out. Oh, welcome. VIP Deborah says, at VIP Aaron, 100 for me, and I refer back to the report all the time. And in its amazement, it's correct, spot on. You guys are so sweet. Let me screenshot these. I do too. I refer to it like I do my planner. VIP Aaron's like, what did this page say? Okay, 53 or whatever, 44. Brooke, thank you for the rose. All right, let's keep going. VIP Jewel says, being realistic in my reality now means the sky is the limit and beyond. The ether is right past the cosmos to the central sun, VIP Jewels, right? Past the cosmos. Are you watching me? It's my anxiety. No. I love Spicy Lindsay. Bex! Good morning, Bex. Good morning. Alessandra says, that needs to be a bumper sticker. Yes. Oh, you guys are so funny. That we're all a little spicy this morning, I guess. Yes. Okay. He says, Grandpa Bob says, sweet tea, thank you for the heart me. Oh, that rhymed. That's nice. I like all of your emojis, sweet tea. That is very cute. Coconuts and the hamster hand. Love it. I learned a lot from you, Lisa says. Well, thank you for being here, Lisa. Thanks for jumping in and sharing your story, too. VIP Catherine says, that's why I joined the Cosmic Collective, for the support of my dreams when others want me to be realistic. Yep. What does that even mean? Following the, ooh, we'll come follow you. We love to celebrate people building. Amen to that. VIP Deborah says, I love my report so much that I laminated them and put them in a binder. VIP Deborah, you did not. Oh my gosh, that is the sweetest thing ever. VIP Deborah, keep an eye out in your mail. You should receive your FedEx package today. I promise you. It said it was actually supposed to come yesterday, so let me know if you got it. Okay, Grandpa Bob says that your phone has its own frequency, right? He says, if I have your phone number in my phone, I push a button, we're connected. Hey girl, Hey girl, hey. Right? Oh, good. I'm glad you received it. Okay, good. Right? So he says no matter where you are in the world, the phones can connect off of a frequency. The frequency is the phone number. He says you can send a picture. Boom. Here's a picture of me drinking my spirulina. And I can send it to you and you'll receive it. Boom. He says our minds can do the same thing. We can send mental pictures to each other. Now, I believe in telepathy. I know that's a real thing because my partner and I do it all the time. So you can send words to each other too, right? Or ideas. He says there is no such thing as time and space. We already know that. But he also says that we also have our own frequency. We also already know that. He says we send off energy with everything we are thinking, and the thought waves penetrate time and space. He says it is the most potent thought waves, our human thought waves, are the most potent form of energy. This is why, this is Lindsay talking now, the Cosmic Collective is such a powerful place. This is why the Manifesting Club is such a powerful place. Because we think together. We send out mental pictures together. So that the universe can start working for the people in the clubs, in the collective and in the club, and then it comes to life, right? All right. I think Catherine and Bex do that. And I do that. Well, yeah, we all do that, right? We all do that. But you guys, yeah, have an interesting connection going on. Okay, so he says, Grandpa Bob continues to say, every single powerful leader, apparently, there's some study they've done. He didn't name names. He's like, there's been studies done. He says, every powerful leader agrees on one thing, that we become what we think about. That we become what we think about. Now, if you listen to anybody's stories, literally pick somebody that you admire that has become very successful at what they do. What do they say? I've been thinking about it ever since I was a little kid. I've had it in my heart and I just stayed focused on it and I was really into it and I kept thinking about it and I just knew it was on its way to me. They all have that in their story some way, somehow, right? Somebody said I couldn't and I used that as fuel to my fire to prove to them, heck yeah, I could. I can. I did. Look at me now, right? That kind of a vibe. And he says, so, and then I say, okay, you guys know that if all people, if there's like a group of people from a high vibrational place, you guys, we're talking high vibration here, that say, this is what happens when you do this, then for me, I know it's the same for me. For example, there was a study of like many millionaires and they all said the same thing. They said, I just stayed consistent. Anything that happened, I just kept doing the same thing and I kept doing it and revising when I needed to and doing it and doing it and doing it. And then I became a millionaire. So in my mind, I say, if I stay consistent, I keep doing it and doing it and doing it and getting better and revising and doing it, then my millions are for sure on their way to me. I don't need any more proof. I have a bunch of people that have told me this is what they did. This is the one thing they did. So I'm going to do that too, right? So Grandpa Bob says, every single powerful leader agrees we become what we think about. Lisa says, a universe reflects back our frequency. I'm having so much fun. Yes, it does. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. VIP Deborah says, this is truly so cool. We are 100% in control of our lives. We just sometimes don't know it. Amen to that. VIP Jewel says, proving naysayers wrong is my favorite. Watch me shine. Obviously, honestly, like, I am not a petty person. I don't go low. I'm just not a go low type of person. I will just remove myself. I will block you from access to me. And in my mind, like if I'm going to go like with the word revenge, success for me is the best revenge. Like, I don't care what you think about me. I'm just going to show you in a year from now how I popped off. And like whatever you said back then was just so ridiculous. Like, okay. So yeah, I'm the same way. It's fuel to my fire. VIP Mel L says, you learn from others who've already put in the time. Amen to that. VIP Mel L. VIP Catherine says, yep, I was told I'd be a terrible mother. Bet. Hold my beer. Catherine, it is way too early to be drinking beer. VIP Aaron says to Mel L, yes, I love that. I call them expanders. It's totally replaced any jealousy tendencies. Yeah, exactly, right? Exactly. I love that. Okay, so Bob goes on to say, Grandpa Bob, he says, most people focus on what they don't like about their lives. And I'm so sick of this, I'm so sick of that. We talk about this all the time, you guys. What you focus on, you just repeat into the next day and the next day and the next day. So if you hate the relationship you are currently in, and every day you call your best friend and you're like, and then he did this, Can you believe that? Then guess what, babes? You are gonna have that same relationship tomorrow. I hate to break it to you. I hate to be the one, but somebody's gotta say it, and I'll do it. So either leave, move on with your life, or start to have a more positive attitude about it and see where you guys could grow and evolve together. As an example, right? Everyone's had a crappy relationship, so I think that's an easy example to experience. Ain't nobody gonna hold me back, VIP Catherine says. All right. Woo, what a day, you guys. This is so awesome. He says your mind works like the phone. We just talked about the phone's sense of frequency. Your mind works like the phone. And he says the law of attraction is a secondary law. Most people don't know this. Cosmic Collective members, we are going deeper into the universal laws. I dropped in the PDF maybe a week ago, but I'm going to teach it to you. I'm really going to teach it to you this month, so you understand and start to live by them, because otherwise, like, what's the point, right? So he says the law of attraction is the secondary law. The law of vibration is the primary one. Everything vibrates is number one, the primary law. And under that, where you vibrate attracts the same vibration, like attracts like, law of attraction, right? So think about it like this. Everything vibrates, nothing rests. That's the law of vibration. So this is an idea that came into my brain as I was thinking about this concept that Grandpa Bob was talking about. And I was like, okay, you know how, and maybe VIP Earn, you can help me in the chat. You know how when people say to build your metabolism, you've got to build your metabolism so that when you're even resting on your sofa, you burn more fat, calories, VIP Erin, whatever it is you're burning more of. I think maybe fat. I don't want to use the word energy because we're talking energy here, so I want to be mindful of the words I'm using. Okay? Help me. It's the same with your vibration. When you work on detoxing your energy, when you work on changing your mental perspectives to the positive, reprogramming your mind, when you increase your vibration, high frequency, just like a high metabolism, you can sit on the sofa and still be manifesting. You can sit on the sofa and still be manifesting. But that's why everyone says you got to surrender, you got to let it flow. Go do something different. Don't even focus on your work. Right? High vibration. I just simply pull things to me. Now, I'm not saying don't do anything, but people that have high metabolisms or have built their metabolism up, I think you can cultivate it. They still go do the exercises, right? But then they're not like all freaking out if they have one slice of pizza, because they know that they've built themselves in a way that their body can burn more whatever while hanging out. Kind of. Is that right? Maybe. I don't know. But all I know is when you have a higher vibration, you're going to manifest faster and easier. Okay. We talked about hearing with our ears and listening with our feelings already. Everything you want has its own frequency. Everything you want has its own frequency, just like you have your own frequency, just like you have your own fingerprints, just like your phone has its own frequency. And most people don't know what they want. So if you don't know what you want, how could you even move yourself into a frequency that matches it? That's a really challenging thing to do, right? If you don't know what you want, how will you manage your energy in a way to get there? I don't know. All right, let me get caught up. We need a commercial break. Let's talk about your skin. All right, well, perfect. That's exactly where I got caught up. Yeah, my skin is like glowing right now. I see that. It's foggy outside and I have the shades partially open, so I think it's a good lighting situation. But I do put some love into my skin, I guess. I use moringa oil. I had an esthetician in August of last year tell me to put moringa oil very lightly because it goes a long way. She said use moringa oil and it will help me with my subcutaneous pores. I don't know, you guys. And so I do that. That's my secret. It's $8 on Amazon, like literally. It's very cheap. So that's what I do. And the makeup I use is called Westman Atelier, by the way, and I use mostly all natural makeups. I don't put like almost all. I can't claim everything, but most of what I put on my face and my body is natural. And the brand is called Westman Atelier, and it's supposed to have like You guys, I'm so not a makeup girly. It's supposed to have like serums and stuff inside that it helps my face all day long. It helps my face stay fresh. I don't know. It's so bad because I do not care about makeup. I just do my best every morning. All right. Lisa says, where your focus goes, energy flows. You give consciousness to your narrative. Choose what's preferred. Amen to that. We are hiding from our severe weather at a friend's tonight, so I plan to get caught up on my VIP Jewel says updates and lessons tonight. Go on, my friend. I love that for you. More doing nothing, which is higher metabolism. Thank you for that, VIP Aaron. I knew you would help me. VIP Jewel says, yes, I'll just be reading at work and manifesting in the back of my mind. Exactly. Ooh, interesting. I've been using jojoba and castor for a few years. We'll look into it. Yeah, I used to use castor more. That's more I use it on my stomach for like the detox part, but moringa, that's what she told me. And I've just been doing it. Mommy Phoenix says moringa is amazing. Yeah, and it's, I mean, I've had the same bottle, you guys, since August of 2024. The same, it's not big. It's like this big, this round. It's not big. Made like that round, but it goes very, I mean, my face is kind of, I put out my neck, the back of my neck, my collarbone here, and then my face. Lindsay's skincare lesson. I wouldn't really go further than that. No, my makeup isn't any different. I actually rushed a little bit this morning, so maybe. You're beautiful. Thank you, VIP Deborah. I never thought I would say that I'm so not into makeup. Oh, my battery is low. Hold on 1 second, guys. We got to manifest, you guys. Holy cow, it's Wednesday. We got to go to VIP manifesting. I'm way off target today. Ooh, oh boy, you guys. What is going on? All right, you guys. It's working for you, girl. Antioxidants. Thank you, Mommy Phoenix. I was like, I don't know. Serums, vitamins, antioxidants. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know. All right, so that's that. We're going to have to switch over to VIP only live now. You guys, this was such a fun conversation. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for conversing with me. This is my favorite part, is when we're all chatting with each other. If you're interested in hanging out with me more, you want more of this? I don't know. Join the Cosmic Collective if that's what you're into. If you are interested in an astrology report from me, I only have one in the queue, and it's like this close to being finished. So it's a good time to buy because you might not have to wait all 30 days. Don't leave yet. We are going to finish this conversation tomorrow, so please come back tomorrow. Hit the follow button up here. You guys, thank you for helping me with my flash goal. Thank you for all the gifts today and the heart me's and all the newbies in the chat that were not afraid to say hello. Thank you for that. Let's go over. Have a great day, Sarah. We are going to move over to VIP only live, which means you're a subscriber if you want that. I think there's a star down here you can hit or something like that. I haven't get off. I have an update that I'll share with you in Discord. Okay, yes, please share it in Discord. Let's switch over to VIP only now, and we're gonna do our manifesting and get on the energetic wave. So if you want to be a VIP of mine on TikTok Live, hit the subscribe button here. Wednesdays through Fridays every week, you guys get your special kind of only VIP live where we're manifesting and setting our vibration right for the day. All right, you guys, have a great day. Goodbye to my YouTubers. I'll say goodbye to you.